By the power vested in me, ladies and gents, I give you, for the first time anywhere, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Kasnoff. May kiss the bride, my friend.
Look, I'm really sorry I have to do this. You're under arrest.
No!
You have the right to remain silent.
Stop it!
Jack, stop. I know my rights.
Jack!
I had to, Margot.
Why? I thought this was all taken care of. Can you do something? Jack, can we talk?
No, he doesn't want to talk. He's doing it for his own reasons.
Why?
I think this is personal, Margot. He's trying to get back at me.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything wrong. Mike did not kill anyone.
You believe in me?
Of course I do. And instead of pining over Luke, what you need to do is start making plans for your future. Decide what you want to do and go for it.
Jane, what the hell are you doing?
Luke, she's just upset.
Upset? Upset? This is how you act when you're upset?
I don't know why I did that.
Oh, the hell you don't. You are such a user. Luke, Dad, you have no idea what she's doing or why.
Do you want me to tell him why?
No, I want you to stay out of this.
Luke, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. But this is my problem to deal with by myself. And it is way past time.
Hey, it's me. I hope everything's okay at the hospital. I am bringing us home a little treat for later, so don't leave me waiting or the whipped cream will melt.
Oh, yum.
Excuse me.
My son does not like whipped cream on his Sundays.
Well, he's a big boy now, Mom. Things change.
You know, I could do without the mom part, but a hello would be nice.
Hello, Barbara. Have a nice night.
And what's your hurry, Meg? I take it from that phone call that my son is not at home waiting for you.
He's taking care of something.
Oh, I see. That's fine, as long as the thing is not Emily Stewart.
Paul and I are doing fine.
Good. Are you surprised?
Yeah, considering our last conversation, you accused me of using Paul to get rid of Dusty. So, yeah, I don't really consider you my cheerleader.
But I am. I mean, I could be. I want to be.
Why does that send chills up my spine?
This is true.
I just got confirmation from her doctor. Are you saying you didn't know?
I didn't, I swear. Believe me, the last thing I expected was for Emily to be pregnant.
What are you doing here?
I got a call.
Not from anybody on staff, you didn't.
It was me, Susan. I thought he should know about Emily's condition.
What about it? Has there been a change? What's wrong?
Hi.
Hi. Did you have a good nap?
For a while. And then I heard him.
Who?
Paul. Came to take a nap without dreaming about him.
Oh, it's no dream. He's here.
What? Why? Mom, get rid of him. Make him go away.
Emily,
No, just listen to me. I don't want anything to do with Paul ever again.
I don't think Susan knows.
No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a mistake.
I double-checked with Dr. Lynn. Emily is definitely pregnant.
I doubt she even knows herself.
What makes you think that?
Oh, think about it. How do you honestly think that Emily would throw herself off a cliff if she knew that you were pregnant? How could she not know?
Must be a honeymoon baby.
What?
Oh, come on, Paul. You got Emily pregnant. She's carrying your child.
Mother, make him go away.
I will, sweetie, but you've got to calm down.
Why did he come back here? Why?
I don't know, but he's not going to come in here. That
What's
you can
wrong
be
with him?
sure
Was he
of.
trying to make it harder? You know, I got it. I told him I got it. He's with Meg. I'm all alone. I know. Was he here to rub it in?
Who knows what he thinks, but you have got to calm down now. Take deep, long breaths. Get that pulse under control. And then I can go out there and kick his butt down the hall.
You think I'm the father? Who else? Who knows? God only knows what Emily's been up to these last couple of months.
Well, I don't think she's had much time for dating, you jerk.
Well, obviously there was someone.
Are you saying you never slept with her? Good God, Paul, the woman was sick and you knew it. What the hell were you thinking?
What I was thinking was that Dusty was off somewhere dying, and I would do whatever I had to do to get her to trust me. It was the only way I could get her to lead me to him.
Get out, Paul.
I would love to, but right now I can't.
You need a hand? I'll call security.
There's a chance. I feel like I should be here.
Take a look.
How did you get Emily's chart?
Take a look.
When I looked at this an hour ago, there's nothing
On the
new.
cover sheet.
What's this? Routine, blood, allergies, You didn't. You got her pregnant?
Well, maybe.
Maybe?
Susan, look, the odds are stacked squarely against her, but guess there is a slim chance that it's mine.
I owe you an apology.
For...
Well, obviously I was wrong about your involvement with Dusty. Clearly you, too, were also Emily's victim just as he was.
Not really.
Yes. Emily framed you for murder and for kidnapping. She had you thrown in jail, and yet you saved her life.
Not really.
Jennifer told me what happened after Emily went over the cliff. You saved her life. You were a hero. I admire you.
Okay, what do you want?
Oh, maybe just a few minutes of your company. Sometimes I get tired of being alone.
I can imagine.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you remember that you, too, were once the town pariah.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Okay, so let's sit. I also owe you a thank you.
For what?
Reuniting my daughter with her son.
Eventually?
Well, you could have kept the truth to yourself. I mean, you had Dusty. Jennifer was getting over her loss. You could have kept your mouth shut. You'd made it all work, but no, you blew the lid off the whole mess. Voluntarily.
That must confuse the hell out of you.
No. I recognize courage when I see it.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean it.
Right. What do you want from me?
Nothing.
Then it's Paul. You want something from Paul, and you're going to use me to get it.
Yeah, whatever you and Jade are fighting about, I don't want it to put you back in the hospital. You're both very stressed out right now. You're saying things that you don't mean. You're doing things that you don't mean.
I'm sorry,
Oh, that
Bolden.
is such a lie. She's not sorry.
When did you get so cruel?
This is all just an act, Dad. She just doesn't want her free ride to end. She doesn't care what happens to me at all.
That's not true.
Dad, I have something that I need to talk to you about.
I don't want to do this, Luke.
Leave us alone.
All right, go back to the house. Yeah, I don't want you getting yourself all worked up about this.
No, but I am worked up. But it doesn't have anything to do with her. This is all me. I need to talk to you and Mom right now.
Go back to the house. I'm right behind you.
Don't believe a word that comes out of this girl's mouth.
Do you want to tell me what that was all about?
You want me off the property?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time.
Well, can I just have a few minutes just to get my stuff
I need
together?
to go see my son.
It's a vendetta, Morgo.
Oh, will you get over yourself? Jack is not that kind of cop.
Well, I asked you to tell me if it was okay to get married.
You did? When?
I asked you some things too, Mike.
And I answered them.
Do you know what this is all about?
Well, not really. Katie?
It's nothing. It's just a big mistake.
Can we have a word here?
There's a unit outside waiting.
I'm not gonna try and run.
I meant if you wanted to wait outside instead of in here with all these people. Okay, I can't leave it with this, not yet. I'll be right back.
So this must have something to do with the skeleton that was found in Jack and Carly's basement, but I didn't know that they had figured anything out. I mean, obviously they're wrong if they think that Mike had anything to do with killing that person.
Oh, of course he didn't.
Well, obviously, it's some kind of a mix-up.
They're gonna get it straightened out.
I'm just sorry it had to happen today.
I know. I don't even know what to do.
Katie.
I want you to start reception, go back to the house, okay?
No, well, wait. I mean, then we can all go together.
Baby, please take our guests back to the house.
Yeah, and I can wait with Mike.
No, well, I'll wait. It's a big misunderstanding. Tom and Margot are gonna figure it out. Well, I'll wait. Is that okay?
Of course we'll wait.
Absolutely. You know, the caterer will love it. It gives him some breathing room.
Right, I did rush him a little bit, didn't I? And this will give him time to make the cake the way I wanted it.
Hey, you know what? Maybe Kim and Nancy should go ahead over and help supervise.
We can all go together in a minute.
I know, but Nancy, she needs some martini and to get off her feet, even though she won't admit it.
You know, he's right.
Got it. Maybe could you go over to the cottage and make sure that everything's okay?
Of course.
Sure. Just give us a call and we'll uncork the champagne.
You make a beautiful bride, darling.
We'll see you later, sweetheart.
Thank you
We'll
so
go out
much.
to
You've
the-
all been so wonderful.
We'll go out to the vestry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything wrong.
No. What is it, Jack? Because you better have a damn good reason for ruining my little sister's wedding.
You think I wanted to ruin their wedding?
Well, you did it today.
Because there's an arrest warrant out on Mike.
Well, my office did not issue a warrant.
Yes, they did, Tom, an hour ago. An ADA filed. They weren't too happy to hear about a possible honeymoon. Now, Mike and Katie, they weren't planning on going away, were they?
No. But I don't know. I mean, they planned this wedding in one day.
Pretty impulsive, even for Katie, don't you think?
Well, impulsive, yes, but suspicious. No, what's gotten into you, Jack?
Look, if this is you covering your back, I don't blame you, but at least tell us.
I am playing this by the book, yes, Tom. I'm also following the evidence.
Okay, what do you got?
That's a lab report. There's more.
This is all gonna get cleared up. And then you and I are gonna go back home and have eternal spring hors d'oeuvres and champagne and wedding cake in our garden.
I want you to do that no matter what.
Would you stop it? Mike, this is a mistake. Or it's Jack just being super careful because he got in trouble before.
You don't even want to ask?
I don't have to. If there was something to tell, you'd tell me, right? See, I know my husband.
Okay, well, we're talking about Mike here. Mike Kasnoff. I mean, can you even imagine him doing
The
such a
Mike we
thing?
know now? No way. But the Mike back then?
He was on parole.
Can't imagine him stealing either, Margot, but he did. Truth is, we don't know what he was capable of.
Okay, Lenny will take your call directly if you need him.
Who?
He's a bail bondsman and a lousy poker player, and he knows I'm good for the cash.
You what?
Hey, if you need money for bail for a trial, I got you covered.
Thank you.
I gotta go.
Aren't you coming to the reception? We'll be there soon.
Yeah, just give me a call when it gets started.
Thanks, man. Look, you already saved the day by performing the ceremony.
It's my privilege. I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
What are you up to?
Protecting my cousin from your ex.
Nick, how many people have to tell you? Jack would never use Mike to try and get back at you.
Oh, finally. Now can we please go celebrate?
Mike, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go to the station with Jack. I'm sorry, honey.
Dad.
Dad, I am so sorry. This is all my fault.
You are not responsible for Jade's
No,
behavior.
I am. I am. I'm the only reason that she's here. This whole thing is just so... I can't believe she tried to kiss you.
You know what? People, I don't know, they do crazy things after breakups. But how about you? I mean, this was your first real relationship. Must be tough on you. It's probably Jade's first real relationship as well.
Dad, the only thing that's tough on Jade is finding another place to live. There was no breakup.
Sure looks like a breakup to me.
Yeah, but that's all what it was looks. There was no breakup because there was no relationship.
Okay, so maybe Jade wasn't the one. You learn from experience. There will be other girls.
Oh, Dad. There won't.
Maybe I missed it. But I wasn't looking for pregnancy.
Emily didn't say anything?
No, she doesn't know. I'm sure of it. Oh, there it is.
Okay, there is no proof that that's my baby. And like I was saying to Hal, Emily's been very unstable lately. She's been acting very needy. And
Watch it.
Well, it's true. There's no telling where she's been, let alone who she's...
Hey!
Steady.
All I'm trying to say to you is that Emily has taken a lot of risks lately. I mean, did you ever think that she would chain a man to a wall and watch as he bled to death?
Do you think she slept with another man after you got married?
No, of course not.
Did you sleep with Emily after you got married?
Once.
That's all it took, pal. Her hormone levels show a very, very early pregnancy. 3 weeks at most.
You sure?
Yes! Unlike the two of you, I can read blood results.
I'm a father.
You got her pregnant. It takes a hell of a lot more than that to be a father. No buts. Just get out of here. She doesn't want you anywhere near her.
Well, that was before, Susan. No.
This changes nothing. Go.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Luke has something that he needs to tell us.
How about we tell Emily about this pregnancy together?
What are you still doing here?
Join me and many of my castmates when CBS Daytime presents Superstar Weekend, June 10th and 11th at Paramount's King's Dominion in Richmond, Virginia. Go to cbs.com for more details. Hope to see you there.
This whole thing with Jade was a scam.
You mean how she got here?
I mean, everything between us. We weren't in love.
Well, maybe it wasn't
we never
the kind
slept
of love
together. There was nothing between us.
You told your mom and me that you...
I know. I lied. So you're gonna ask?
You said that you had something to tell me, so I assume you will.
But I don't need to, do I? Because you already know.
I don't know anything. I've wondered about a lot of things.
But you never asked. Because you didn't want to know, and I understand that.
Well, good, because I don't. I love you. You're my son. That never changes.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just you and me. Tommy.
Here we go. I had that cute little barista make yours all over again and give you extra whipped cream.
Thanks, I think. Well, I enjoy taking care of people. I think that's probably why I love being a mom. It is the greatest job in the world.
So I hear.
Thankless, but still the greatest.
Oh, then you and my mom should get together. Maybe, shuck corn and compare notes.
I've been to the farm. It's lovely. And maybe one of these days I will go out there and sit on the porch with Emma and shuck.
Oh, Kind of sticks in your throat, doesn't it?
No, not true at all. I love new experiences.
Oh, well, you know, it won't win you points with Paul being nice to me.
I'm not being nice to you. I'm trying to help. I don't need to win points with my son. I will always be a part of his life, no matter what he thinks.
He thinks you have a pathological tendency of going too far.
As do my other children. And they have cast me out of their lives repeatedly over these last few years. But yet, we are still a family.
So get used to it.
I can be your ally or your enemy. You choose, Meg. But what I will not be is irrelevant.
You're so sure.
Oh, yes, I am. Because I'm Mom. And I want to like you.
Ah, lucky me.
Yes, you are. Because you need my help with Paul.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, then you're not thinking straight. Because there's a woman in a hospital bed across town who's going to do her best to rip you two apart.
Emily?
Yes, Emily. She's obsessed with Paul, and she'll do whatever it takes to get him back.
Get out.
Emily and I need to discuss
and
things.
you.
Yes.
An hour ago, you didn't want anything to do with her.
But that was before I knew that there was a baby.
There's a pregnancy. Emily's pregnancy.
Right, and we need to make a decision.
Oh, no, she has to decide. She's got to decide, knowing what's real, what she can count on. And I'll be damned if I have you giving her false hope, showing up here now, when we all know you don't want to be here.
Well, yeah, but now, Susan.
Now you are in a position to destroy 2 lives instead of just 1. I want a restraining order.
What?
Oh, come on.
You can't
Susan.
ask for a restraining order. Emily has to.
She told me she wanted him gone. She said to get rid of him.
Yeah, well, look, Hal, you know, along with my newfound responsibility comes rights. And Emily is my wife, and I am the father of this child.
He's right.
How can you be on his side?
And how can you make it a war when your daughter needs peace more than anything else in the world?
How's she going to get it now?
It starts with the 2 of you. You figure it out.
Okay. You have to let me tell her. That's the only chance we have to keep it calm and rational.
Right, that's you, calm and rational.
I will be when I know that my little girl is safe.
She's not your little girl anymore, Susan. She's a grown woman.
She will always be my little girl. That's what it means to be a parent.
I understand.
Oh, do you? Do you understand what always means?
All right, look, Susan. You may not like this, but this is between Emily and me, and you need to let us deal with it.
You'll take care of her till I get home?
Sure.
I canceled the reception.
I wish I hadn't done that. You should be with your friends.
No, I'm gonna follow you and Jack to the
No.
station. And Nick can take your truck.
No, baby, please. Please go home.
Are you kidding me?
No, look, I'll call them in. I know what's going on. I get a phone call, right?
Of course. No, I'm not just gonna sit at home and wait.
Okay, well, you can't wait at the station either. I may need you to get bail.
So I'll call the number that Henry gave me.
What if Henry's friend is less than reliable?
Then we'll come up with a plan B, but I don't want to leave you.
Baby, please go home.
Why don't I bring Katie home? Just let me call the sitter, okay?
Thanks, Carly.
And I'll ride with Mike.
No, you won't. There's a uniform outside.
Just to observe. Unofficial capacity.
Stay out of this case, Nick.
Look, he's right.
You can't freeze me out of it. I'm still a cop.
It's for your own good.
It's not for Mike's own good. I'll be watching.
Let's go. I'll call, all right?
I love you so much.
I know, I love you too, baby. Hey, it's okay.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We're all gonna watch out for Mike, honey.
What is it, Margot? They don't have any evidence. They couldn't. It's just a formality, right?
It's just, we have a lot of stuff to sift through.
Like what? Since when?
And just run down every possibility.
Possibility of what, Margot? You thought this was all a mistake, and then you and Tom go outside to talk to Jack, and all of a sudden, what, you think that Mike should be arrested? What did Jack say?
It's suspicion of murder. They have preliminary evidence, so hopefully Mike can answer all the questions and it'll be over.
Yeah, and we'll follow up on everything. If we come up with anything, we'll let you know.
What am I supposed to do?
You should go home, honey. That's what Mike wants you to do. That's what's going to get him through this.
We have evidence that Maya Gold was in Oakdale in August 1993. Okay. Last time you saw her was July 4th that year, right?
That's right.
You sure about that, Mike?
Positive. Jack, it wasn't just any day. It was a big picnic. It was fireworks. It was 4th of July. Why?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you absolutely certain that you don't want representation here with you today?
No, I want to go home and be with my bride, so just tell me and let's straighten this out.
We found a piece of newspaper buried with the skeleton. It's dated August 29th, 1993. There's a number for a cab company written on it.
Somebody took a taxi.
To Milltown.
What?
We found the driver. This is his sworn statement. He remembers Maya because she kept on saying that when she gets to this spot, she's going to be rich. The Milltown address is written on his fare sheet for that day.
Well, I can't explain that. I never saw her again.
The driver dropped her off at your house, and he clearly remembers a dark-haired man answering the door. Now, the only person living with you is your brother Mark, and he's blonde, right?
That's right.
Nobody else was living with you at that time?
No.
Maya Gold wasn't seen nor heard from after that day.
So that means I killed her? Because some cabbie says he remembers a fare from 13 years ago? Jack, I can't believe you interrupted my wedding. You arrested me on my wedding day, and this is the best that you got.
No, Mike. There's more.
Look at you, just standing there, always so patient. That never changes.
Well, you say that now, but...
No, I mean it. There's nothing that you can't tell me.
Okay. The reason that Jade will be the only girlfriend I ever have is because...
That is not true.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can't sit still for that. Jade is not the only girl in the world, honey.
Lily, Luke and Jade broke up.
Oh, that's good.
And he was about to tell us.
I know. Oh, honey, I know. I see it. I see you're hurting. But you'll heal. That girl was not right for you.
Yeah, but Mom, no girl would ever be.
Oh, I know. It feels like that right now. That you'll never find somebody that means that much to you. But that's not true. You're a wonderful guy.
Mom,
I know.
please
I'm
stop,
sorry. I'm
please.
biased. I apologize. But you're smart, sensitive, and caring, and you're so handsome. And girls are going to be falling all over
Lily,
you.
we were in the middle of something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I mean, I will talk.
No,
later.
Mom, it's okay. Please stay.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Yeah, let me just do this once.
What's going on?
Luke has something that he needs to tell us.
Paul is finished with Emily.
You're sure?
Yes. He told her, and she's accepting it. Besides, Susan and Hal want Paul gone, and they're gonna take care of Emily.
Oh, they'll try. They'll try, all right. And she will take everything that they're willing to give, but it won't be enough.
Well, it will have to be.
She is lying in a hospital bed, injured, facing charges, and Paul feels responsible.
He's not.
I know that, but he still feels guilty, and she will play the victim card. First, it'll just be little things. It'll be lawyers and business, and then pretty soon she'll just
You don't
reel him
think
in.
much of your son, do you?
I know my son, and I have watched him with Emily Stewart for years. If she reaches out to him, he'll be sucked back in.
Not while there's a breath in my body. I won't let Paul be used.
Well, look at that. We do have something in common.
So did Mom kick Paul's butt down the corridor?
With both feet. and authority. How you feeling?
Okay. Can't really sleep.
Oh, I'm sure they can give you something for that.
There's no pill for what keeps me awake, Al.
Oh.
Ghosts of crimes past. I'm so sorry. Oh, for everything. All I've done.
We could all lose sleep over the mistakes we've made, Emily.
Yeah, not quite like me. But I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna take my punishment. And I'll be back. If I have to crawl, I'll be back.
I remember you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's amazing what getting Paul right out of your life can do.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. And for the first time today, it feels really good.
The last thing I want to do is make things worse.
And yet, that's all you do.
Okay, Susan, how about this? How about we tell Emily about this pregnancy together? How is she?
Better. She's looking forward to a future without you. I'll have my beeper.
You're leaving?
I need to put out some fires. Call me.
I will.
Okay, Susan, so what do you say? Will you come with me?
What are you still doing here?
I've done some pretty rotten things in the last few months, and I've made your life so much harder than they needed to be.
Honey, I am fine.
I know. I mean, I hope so. I'm counting on that because I'm so tired of lying.
About?
About me. About who I am. I'm gay.
It can't be the end. It can't be. Fix it.
Well, since everyone thinks I should just go home and twiddle my thumbs.
Then you'll go?
Yeah, I'll go. But I'm gonna be calling lawyers and Lenny, the bail bondsman.
I think you should do that.
Okay, but use your cell phone. Leave the landline free, okay? Hang tight.
Okay, thanks. What is it?
What?
Jack, what is this big evidence? Do you know?
No.
You do, don't you? I can see it in your face. You know something.
No, I don't.
If it was Jack, you would break into the station, into that evidence room, and find it yourself.
Yeah, I might, but you also know how that would turn out for me.
Please, if you know anything, just tell me.
Katie, I don't. I know that a cop came to see Jack right before the wedding, and I know that it was about the skeleton that they found, but that's it. I don't know anything else. No details.
I'm gonna go to Mike.
No, Katie.
No, I have to. I have to go to him.
Katie!
Let her go.
Don't.
Let her go. She has a right to see her husband.
Jack, this is flimsy at best. To hang everything on the guy's memory after 13 years?
The girl ended up at your house, didn't she, Mike? He was right about that much.
But it didn't happen like that.
Then how'd it happen?
It didn't happen. I don't know. I didn't take her back to my house like we were friends or
The
anything.
lab tests came in on the St. Christopher medal we found with the body.
Okay.
It's yours.
Excuse me?
We have a DNA match. Your DNA is on the necklace buried with the corpse.
Well, thanks for the little chat. I feel so much better about Paul.
I'm gonna look out for your son, Barbara. And if anyone tries to hurt him, they'll have to go through me.
Good.
Wasn't that subtle?
Hey, you won't believe the coffee break I just had with your mother. Come home soon, I'll tell you all about it. Hope things at the hospital are okay. Okay, call me.
Hi. Would you like to join me?
Are you alone?
I was actually here with Meg Snyder. Lovely girl.
Little sarcasm with your coffee.
No, I mean that. I mean, she may not be my first choice, but given the sadly trashy women my two sons seem to choose, I have to work with what I get. Anyway, she's better than Emily Stewart any day in my book. Now, I mean that, and I'm sorry that the poor woman is in a pathetic state, but it's true.
You really can be a human chainsaw.
Only when I'm cornered or when you're trying to take something away from me. Now, did you just wander in here, Hal, or did you come all the way over here to insult me?
Sit down, Barbara. I've got some news.
Didn't you hear, Hal? Emily wants you gone.
No. Not yet.
I don't get you. Emily is just getting used to the idea that she can survive without you. And suddenly you can't tear yourself away. When you know you will. Eventually, one of these days, you're gonna leave her high and dry to cope with this on her own.
No. This is my problem, too.
What's your problem?
Emily!
Why are you two fighting?
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Airwick.
I know what she's feeling. She doesn't have to say a word. I know she hates me.
It seems to me that you could have been harboring a grudge against my husband for a long time, and that maybe you're a little bit unfit to be anywhere near this investigation. I want you off the case.
Get out. Walk out that door and never come back.
You're pregnant.